No, they say kitchens and baths sell homes, but you know what? When you walk in a house, you always notice bad floors, don't you? Or in a supermarket or a store. And you know, floors, when you think floors, I want you to think Superior Floor Care. Now, we say Superior Floor Care because they do way more than just clean carpets. And we want to talk about some of their floor care. We've talked about their cleaning of carpets extensively. Micah Gutierrez is the owner of Superior Floor Care, and I've known him for many, many years, since he started, basically, and he's done work for me. Micah, quickly on the carpet cleaning, because I really want to get into more floor care stuff, because we talk about carpet cleaning. There is no question that your carpet cleaning leaves less residue than any other system.
We really believe so. I mean, first off, the solution we use is 98% water.
And that's the point.
So there's nothing to begin with, really, just a very light solvent base. And then we do a clear water rinse, a hot water extraction after that. So there really is nothing left in the carpet.
So why would a 98% water base get it clean to begin with?
Really, it's a combination of that light solvent, because the majority of things that we're dealing with in the actual carpet are petroleum-based.
Yes.
So it's going to help break those up. And the other is agitation. Agitation's everything. We'll actually scrub the carpet, then do a hot water extraction with the rotary machine as well.
But you don't scrub with a brush, do you?
No, it's a light nylon brush, but it's laid.
It's not those old-fashioned shampooers.
No, it's not. It's made to actually so it won't distort the texture of the carpet, but it's just enough to agitate. You know, if you take a hand brush and you really go to town on a certain area, you're going to fray the texture of the fibers. But with the brush that we use, there's no harm.
So you have three steps, really. You have pre-treatment, you have scrubbing, then extraction.
Exactly.
And even the extraction is done differently, because we can look at, I don't know if you have a picture of that machine, but there are several little wands instead of one big one, and they spin. So that's like having 5 little wands all over your carpet.
Yeah, that machine's great because it actually weighs about 75 pounds, so it tends to get the carpet a little drier as well.
Yes.
But as it's agitating, it's rinsing and vacuuming right at the point of agitation. So it makes a huge difference in actually what's taking place in the carpet, because it's cleaning it from every direction as compared to a stainless steel wand.
Now here's the really good news, okay? Think Superior Floor Care. So we got the cleaning out of the way here. But what if somebody has a really, really, really old bad carpet? You can buy your carpeting from Superior at contractor prices. Whatever he pays, you pay. So you're not looking to make money on the carpet.
Right. We actually send you straight to our distributor. You can pick from literally tens of thousands of carpet.
And you brought some samples here. These are the more popular ones?
They are, you know, and you can pick and choose exactly what you want, and then you pay the distributor directly for it. So there is absolutely no markup. You're dealing with the distributor directly.
Yeah,
and
I like that one. That's pretty.
Yeah, and this is actually, we put this in a lot of like rental properties, things like that. This is a little bit lower end, not quite a high pile.
Actually, to me, I liked it. I liked it. That's one of the, I picked the lower end. I mean, really, I like it, because I don't like the really high pile. I don't know. I think
where this stuff here,
it's harder to keep clean. Is that real popular now?
It is, but you know, the big thing is density. The denser the carpet, the longer it's going to last. So if you have something where you can just stick your hand right in and you can feel the bottom, the backing.
Yeah.
That's a little, this isn't real high grade here, but the denser it is, the longer it is going to last. So really, carpet's one of those things you get what you pay for.
Yeah, and by the way, what I want to do is we'll give you some consumer tips on picking carpet. When you look at an individual fiber, and it's going to be hard to get a picture, so we won't. You look at the twist. The more it's twisted, the better the carpet. And then the more yarns per square inch, the better too. So look for density, as Micah said, but then look at an individual strand, and look at how many times it's wound, and you can really see it. You can see it. And then, of course, what kind of backing you like? The jute is the best backing, isn't it? The woven back with a combination of glue and weave.
Absolutely, yeah. Combination is key. And really, you're going to see, carpet's funny because people always ask, well, how much am I going to pay? Well, you can get, you know, this may be $7, $8 a yard, where you can spend $90 a yard. So there's a vast range.
Right, and Micah can help you, but here's the good thing. You will not pay a dime more than he pays, and he buys at the same price as any contractor buys at, because they want to make their money on the labor, which is very reasonable, by the way. So you can install carpet. Now you do hardwood. Let's talk about the hardwood, because I think this is good. You can refinish the hardwood they have,
we can refinish
or add to
existing hardwood. You know, here's an example.
Or just install
oak.
all new hardwood.
Right. Here's an example of oak. We see this in probably 95% of the houses.
Now this is solid wood oak, right?
Right. This is 3/4 of an inch thick. You can actually see the 3/4 of an inch, but you really only have this top section to deal with. So once this top section is out, is sanded through, then you have to replace the floor.
Right, even though they say it's that thick, really, this is the part that counts. So many people say, I want solid wood, but really some of the veneers are almost as good. Show this what you call an engineered floor.
This is a pre-engineered floor, and this particular floor here actually has plywood here. It's in cross sections, and then it has this oak veneer. This one's about probably 3/16 of an inch, but this you can probably get a sand or two out of. So it's not going to theoretically last as long,
but many, many, many years.
But it is going to last a long time.
Now explain the installation, how this differs from the hardwood.
Well, this is actually pretty cool because it's just a snap and lock system. This is a product made from.
You don't nail every piece.
No, this piece doesn't. It's a floating floor, so we do this in a lot of commercial applications.
Do you nail just the perimeter?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, you don't want it to.
You just lay it down.
Right. You don't want to nail anything because, especially the perimeter, because as it moves or as it shrinks and expands, you can have problems.
See, I love that idea.
Yeah,
so
it's
you won't get cracking or you won't get any kind of seams coming apart because it's all floating. And now when you walk on it, it doesn't feel bouncy.
No, you don't feel that.
Because I mean, you still float the floor out, make sure it's completely flat. And
yeah, like like a pergo floor, something synthetic that can feel kind of plastic.
And this doesn't?
And this really doesn't. No, that's one nice part because it's so thick, the way they set in. This is a pretty slick product. We don't do it's funny, we don't do a lot of these, mostly because people want the 3/4 inch.
Really?
And these are not cheap. A lot of times people think, oh, it's pre-engineered, it's going to be cheap. Some of the pre-engineereds can be much more expensive than just going with regular 3/4 inch hardwood and finishing them.
Now, do you sell the hardwood at your cost as well?
Yeah, anything that's pre-engineered or pre-finished, we'll send you down and you can pick out what you want because there's actually some very neat stuff in pre-finished where it's pre-distressed.
So you will pass your cost along on both carpeting and hardwood. And then you make your money on the installation,
finishing, all that.
And by the way, you do grout, you clean grout and tile.
Tile and grout, hard surface cleaning, we can take care of those things as well. We can pretty much do anything as far as flooring goes.
So Superior Floor Care is offering you 30% off any floor maintenance services, floor maintenance. Now that would be carpet cleaning, tile and grout. Would it be refinishing hardwood? Okay, 30% off. The installation, of course, since they passed that price along wholesale, they can't take any money off there or their labor. But on all the care services, carpet cleaning, tile, grout, and refinishing your wood floors, 30% off in May. Just mention MartinoTV. 303-933-3000 is their number. It's pretty easy to remember when you just remember the website, TrustSuperior.com. TrustSuperior.com. 303-933-3000. Paula?